This is Santillo and Sara Gaudon of Logical Outcomes, a Canadian nonprofit. Today we're going to look at setting up nCryptedCloud for your computer and having it all ready to start using. So Sarah's going to run us through the slideshow, and then I'll read the script. Is that right?
That is great. So we'll start
awesome.
just a little introduction to nCryptedCloud, Nicholas.
Cool. Okay, so what is nCryptedCloud? nCryptedCloud is a free cloud-based platform that allows organizations to encrypt private files. It lets you share encrypted data in Dropbox, OneDrive, and other cloud storage providers. So we use it when we have obsessive data security level projects that deal with personal information. And you can visit our website, logicaloutcomes.net, to see our data security policy or read more about that. So let's get started in the setup. nCryptedCloud has a Windows and Mac setup guide available on their website. But for our purposes, we've made this video just so contractors working with us can know exactly how we get our nCryptedCloud set up, which goes a little bit beyond that basic setup.
Right.
So we begin at the registration.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy. We'll just go to the website, nCryptedCloud.com, and then click that sign up button in the top right corner. Pretty standard registration. Just pick your either your logical email or the email that you'll be working with Logical Outcomes under, and click register. And then there'll be your standard check the email, verify that you are the person, and you've registered. So the next step will be to download. And here you just have to remember you'll have to type this address in, because after you register, it's going to bring you to another page on their website. So type in, again, nCryptedCloud.com/download. It should know whether you're on a Mac or a PC, which version of the software you need. Just press download.
Okay. And then when we go through this installation process, I see that there's a key that we want to click that we already have an account. Because we can also set up an account during the installation process, but it's actually easier to sign up for an account before downloading the file.
Absolutely. So there'll be a pop-up at one point, like Nicholas said, and you'll want to choose the option that says, I already have an account, and then just use the credentials that you just used to register. So kind of a standard setup, you'll be prompted with some windows, you just click next and okay. And the last one will be this screen, and it'll give you the option of watching a tutorial, which if you want a nice intro to nCryptedCloud, you can go ahead and watch it. But when you're done watching that tutorial, just make sure to come back to the next step, which is connecting nCryptedCloud to the different cloud service providers you have, like Dropbox or OneDrive. So to do that, to connect your cloud, you'll notice now on your computer in the very bottom right, you'll have a little blue icon. It'll be a lock. That's where your nCryptedCloud app is living now. So when you right-click that, you have the option to click Preferences, go to the Accounts tab, and then choose Dropbox. If you'll be working with OneDrive for Business, that actually won't show up right away. So for some reason, you've got to first go to the General tab, click Show Advanced Options, then OneDrive for Business will pop up. So for our purposes, only choose the cloud storage providers that you actually need for the project that you're working on.
Right. That's great. And what this does is it allows nCryptedCloud to encrypt the files that are in those cloud providers, whereas any files that are on your desktop, it will ignore. It doesn't have any access to.
Right. So this is just an example of a message that'll pop up if you wanted to sync your Google Drive. For logical purposes, we don't use Google Drive, but just an example. If you've just registered for a Dropbox account, for example, you might need to right-click the little lock and click Rescan Cloud Providers just to make sure that it picks it up. And how you'll know if it found what's in your cloud, again, bottom right corner, right-click the lock, and click the option that says Launch nCryptedCloud Website. And as soon as you do, all of your files will appear.
Right. So it'll appear just kind of like a Dropbox almost.
Yeah.
your files online.
Yeah.
So the last thing we want to do, last couple things we want to do is set up this pin lock, which is just an extra level of security to make sure that nCryptedCloud shuts down when you're away from your computer for too long.
Right.
So
right.
what we're going to do
I'll cover this one.
Yeah, cover that for me.
Again, you're going to go to the little lock icon, your bottom right. You're going to click Launch nCryptedCloud Website. This is just a screenshot of what the website looks like. So you'll see your name at the top. You'll want to click the drop-down menu. And click the drop-down menu and click Settings. So this is what your settings panel looks like in the nCryptedCloud website. Click PIN, enter your password here. So what this means is, just like Nicholas said, if you step away from your computer for a long time, it's going to lock. So it'll mean you have to enter your PIN to get back into your nCryptedCloud folder. And say you're on a shared computer. This is another reason we use it. If you're sharing the computer, it means only you can get into your files rather than anyone on your computer. If you don't enter your PIN, if you haven't unlocked it yet, you'll notice you can't actually see your encrypted files. So that's the beauty of this app. So once your PIN is...
It's also a scary thing the first time that happens.
Because you're freaking out, where are my files?
Yeah.
So once you've entered your PIN here and you've pressed Update, you'll want to go back to that little blue icon, right-click, Preferences, and then just click this, PIN lock, Apply. From Mac user, Mac user, it's a little bit different. You just right-click your lock, and there's an option that says, I think it's Lock. So that's how you would do it rather than checking this box.
Okay. And while you're there, there was, the last thing we want to cover, which is the Enable Auto Updates, making sure that nCryptedCloud stays up to date, and because there have been problems we've found when it doesn't. And that's just in the Preferences window, right-clicking at the bottom right on the little lock, and then you've already highlighted there, Auto Update nCryptedCloud. So once we've done that, we have our PIN set up, we have we've registered, and we've downloaded the client, and we've also connected all of our accounts to nCryptedCloud. So at this point, we should be all ready to go, and we'll cover those in another series of videos. So
we'll do another video on how to share securely, just an overview of that. It's quite simple, but now that you're set up, this is the important part. So thanks so much for watching. Nicholas, do you want to sign us out?
Yeah, thank you. And if you want to see any more videos on our tools, let us know in the comment section below and tell us what you would like us to cover. So thanks so much. Thanks, Sarah.
Bye.